What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back out with another video, and I'm a little confused because Miss Caseyanthony has took to social media. Apparently, she's reintroducing herself on social media, which is probably not a good idea. So we're going to watch it from Christina Randall. I love her channel. She's such a great YouTuber person and so forth like that. And I definitely value her opinion. But we're looking into this video just because, with the story that she had been involved in her daughter's disappearance, possible daughter's murder, but then was free and clear. We've touched vaguely on this case, but I definitely, you guys have been asking me to look into this or do my reaction on Caseyanthony coming to social media, and I'm happy to oblige. So before we go any further, if you guys could do me a solid favor and subscribe, comment, like, and share to my channel, I surely appreciate all of that you guys have done so far. We are almost to 65,000, and hopefully one day we'll get to 100K. But also go over to Christina Randall. I know she doesn't need my help, but go give her some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share. You know the deal. And with that being said, let's get into Caseyanthony coming to social media to promote her business. Surprised this woman hasn't even started an OnlyFans or something. Who knows?
We're sweat to death. Okay.
Before we get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
As is mine too.
Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere, in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere.
She's just such a sweet woman.
So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody's doing good and starting your week off well. I'm about to tell
you, we're about to hit the weekend for myself.
About a piece of my weekend here in a second. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the new video that Miss Casey has now released.
Do we watch it?
Coming back.
Yes, we do.
Out of the shadows. We're going to go over it. We're going to talk.
This is almost like if NK comes out of the shadows, was like, oh, hey, it's me, social media. Oh, I'm starting an only, like, it's kind of like that kind of situation.
About it. Before we get into it, though, I did want to let you guys know, if you don't already know, hi, my name is Christina. I do have a second channel, which is Casually Christina. We just do things way more casually.
I'm subscribed to both channels.
Over there, and there is new content coming out this month in March. So if you're interested, make sure you are subscribed and you hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. I also have a Patreon. My Patreon's for 18 and up, and over there we talk about more personal stuff. We go live over there. There's a $2 tier for all the true crime stuff that cannot go onto YouTube due to their terms and policies. That goes over on my Patreon under the $2 tier. Just make sure you read the full about section and what each tier offers before you join. And also there's a new 2-part series that just came out on my Patreon about OJ. Very in depth. Just when you think you know everything, you just may not. Each episode is over 40 minutes long. That's over there under the $2 tier if you're interested. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. And I'm also on Like to Know It, and Like to Know It is a platform where you can find links to all the things that I like.
She's on everything.
I'll ask about, like this top, this necklace, makeup, skincare products, furniture, workout gear, all kind of stuff like that I can post over on my Like to Know It, and I do. And all of those platforms are linked down in the description box if you would like to come and check me out. So you guys, when I saw this video, so Sunday, a friend of mine texted me and sent me the link to this video with the eye emoji, and I saw it was Caseyanthony's face, and I'm like, what are we doing now? Are we doing another television show? What is going on?
The last television show that I've saw with her on it was a joke.
And I clicked on it and I watched it. Now, before we go any further, I think I need to let y'all know that I don't know any of the people that we're going to be talking about. Everything that I'm talking about, I pull my information from very public news sources or social media sources where the people themselves post it. This information is already out there.
It's public.
Please, everything in this video is alleged. Go do your own research and form your own opinion because I'm not a professional, okay? So I get this link, y'all. I watched the video of what Caseyanthony is talking about, and we're going to go over it here today.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. I sent my mother-in-law a text message and said,
I haven't seen it yet. I've seen pictures and so forth, but I didn't want to do my reaction unless I did it in front of you guys. So that's why I haven't watched it. So I have no idea what she had said in this video of hers.
family meeting, okay? They live on the same property as us. So if y'all don't know, we got a nice sized piece of property. Me, my husband, and our 13-year-old live in one house, and right up the hill lives my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and Jeremy's grandmother, and then his aunt and uncle was in town. So everybody's up there, and they have been invested in the Caseyanthony situation since it happened in 2008. And as a matter of fact, my in-laws and my husband's aunts and uncles, they actually were on search crews out there. So this situation has an emotional place in all of our hearts. So I go up on the side-by-side with my husband. We get up there. Everybody's sitting around the television, and I put the video up so we can all watch. Spoiler alert, this is my husband's almost 90-year-old grandmother's opinion of watching it.
She's a pathological liar and never will
Oh, she's not holding back. She has no filter. She's telling how it is. I love this grandma.
be anything else. Wow, man.
So as a very quick
I love her.
refresher, at this point, I think we all know who Casey
I like to know what that 90-year-old grandma thinks about NK.
is, but she was the mother who was famously acquitted in 2011 from the situation that happened with her daughter Kaylee in 2008. Now, I do have a lot of videos about her situation. You guys can go and watch. I talked about the 2022 documentary that Casey was in.
Yeah.
And it was called Caseyanthony, Where the Truth Lies. And I gave my full reaction. I'm pretty sure
I did. I loved it.
Grandma Lee made an appearance in that one as
She did.
well. And I've also even talked about the television shows that her parents have done, including taking lie detector tests. And for the love of God, I wish she would
I think he failed, didn't he?
just leave them alone at this point and quit using them as bait to get people to pay attention to her. Again, my unprofessional opinion here. And even though she was acquitted, I have my opinions on what I think happened. And I actually just found a video of the judge that was over her case gave his opinion of what he thinks happened. And I'll show y'all that at the end of the video. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. So let's look at what Miss Casey has to say in
Here we go.
2025.
I sweat to death. Okay. Today is Saturday, March 1st, 2025. My first of probably many recordings on a series that I'm starting. I am a legal advocate.
Okay. So let me just start off. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Just the whole sweating, it's just giving I'm cosplaying emotions. It's in my personal, unprofessional opinion, when I saw that, it just
overdone.
made me feel like, you know, a person that maybe doesn't understand real feelings. And so this is, I'm nervous. I got to show everybody that I'm nervous so I can hook in the sympathy in the very beginning of this. I don't
We won't.
know. It was giving very typical, in my opinion.
I am a researcher. I've been in the legal field since 2011. And in this capacity, I feel that it's necessary, if I'm going to continue to operate appropriately as a legal advocate, that I start to advocate for myself and also advocate for my daughter.
Y'all, it's so weird to me. I don't know who's going. How do I say? I don't know who's going to Caseyanthony for her to be their legal advocate. Now, if you want to, please, by all means. I'm not a professional. This is not legal advice.
Neither am I.
It's just me like wondering.
So is she saying that people can come to her with legal questions? I'm guessing.
Out of all the people in the world to be a legal advocate, I mean, the only people that I think that would maybe want her to be their legal advocate is maybe people that are in similar situations, but there's not many. There's not many, in my opinion.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Caseyanthony. My daughter is Kaylee Anthony. My parents are George and Cindy Anthony. This is not about them. This is not in response to anything that they have said or done. That's not to say that I'm not going to respond at some point to some of the things that they have said and done.
They literally went on television shows and took lie detector tests and were sick. They kept their mouth shut a lot of the times for years because they loved their daughter and probably still love her, even though I would have to assume some things have to be very, very hard. But please, leave them alone at this point. They have been through enough. Just stop. It's almost like she's just like putting that hook out there. Like, I'm not speaking about them now, but I
And she wants to see if anybody grabs it like a fish.
May in the future. In other words, keep watching me. So to me, it seems like she's trying to get people to watch
She's
her
teasing.
and think that she's going to drop some nugget. After all these years, we still don't know the truth, in my opinion. And this little...
In my opinion, and I guarantee there's thousands, if not millions of other people that think the other same thing. Again, my opinion, my thoughts, my not accusations, but I'm trying to make this legal to make sure I'm not stepping on any defamating spots. I think I've said this before. Caseyanthony murdered her daughter. But again, I can't say that for 100% certainty because she was acquitted.
Dangling of a carrot to get what you want is so gross.
The whole point of this is for me to begin to reintroduce myself. I'm doing this both personally for me, but in a professional capacity.
Now, I think that's probably an honesty here. I'm doing this for me and in a professional capacity, which tells me in my personal, unprofessional, just an outside viewer of something very public that she has put out here herself, opinion, is she is in a situation where she needs money and she's trying to get her finances up and she's thinking, okay, this is my thing.
Ask if she wants to write a book.
I gotta do. Now, in this video, she promotes this other website multiple times. As a creator myself, I have to wonder if this is a sponsorship because she's continuously saying, go to this website to watch me, go to this, and it's the dangling of the carrots. I'm not going to talk about this, but I just may at some point. But you got to come to this website. Now, maybe she's not. I look here and none of it says that she is sponsored. It does not say collaboration, and I think you're supposed to put that on there. But
yeah, you have to.
It does say join.
I've done sponsorships before, and you have to put that you are sponsored by the company and what you're sponsoring of, because they're sponsoring you.
Me on this website, and I'm not going to put it out there because I'm not promoting this. Join me on this website at The Real Caseyanthony. So I'm wondering what all is really going on here.
Moving forward, the majority of what you will see will be me speaking.
I have so many things I want to say. At this timestamp right now, we are halfway through the video. We haven't heard much from her besides the stuff that Christina is kind of red flagging. Let me know your thoughts so far. And then at the end, let me know the resulting opinion you guys have.
In a professional capacity.
Basically, come over here. This is my job now.
My goal is to continue to help give a voice to people, to give people tools and resources that they can utilize so they actually know where they can turn to. So with that, please join me on.
To me, it sounds like a lot of word salad. Like what does she mean by that? Give a voice to people that need it so they know where they can turn to. Who are we talking about? What are we talking about? What situation? Seems like a word salad.
If you have questions, I would
say more of a word garbage disposal is what I would say.
Set up an email address where we can correspond directly. Up until this point, that has never happened. And it's only going to be on a limited basis regarding legal issues, legal matters.
So she's promoting her business here. That's what this sounds like.
One of the main reasons that I'm doing this, there are people close to me who have been targeted and attacked recently. There are also people close to me who have had some recent things occur.
It's so weird because it's like we all have people that have been through things lately and some recent things occur. That's what I'm saying. It's like a word salad. It's like a mumbo jumbo, this theory. You fill in the blanks in your own mind, but come over here and follow me over here and send. It's weird. It's weird.
And when necessary, people needed to step up, myself included. So as a proponent for the LGBTQ community, for our legal community, women's rights, I feel that it's important that I use this platform that was
What about children's rights?
thrust upon me, and now look at
Your
as
daughter's rights.
a blessing as opposed to the curse that it has been since 2008.
I don't know why she's bringing in women's rights and the LGBT community here. I don't think that us as women that have our rights are looking for Caseyanthony to help. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude, and I don't know about the LGBT community. I feel like y'all got some options out there. I don't know. It's
A lot
like the
better
trigger
options.
words. Like she's throwing out them trigger words to try to get anything to bite. It's very typical. We'll just say that. It's very
Typical.
With that, these aren't going to be perfect. They're not going to be edited. Most of the time, they're not going to be short. But I am proverbially
I wonder if she added the music. Because it's like a heartfelt, oh, feel sorry for me.
standing in the light, embracing this piece, still going to keep my privacy intact. So you will get very comfortable with my car, and I will explain in great detail why it's so important for people to protect their privacy.
It feels a lot, again, like word salad. My peripheral this, my that. I will explain in great detail why it's
She's talking and it's going into a garbage disposal. Like it's
important for people to protect their privacy. I think in 2025, we know that.
We know.
We
know. This ain't 2000.
Again, it's all these little carrots. We're dangling all these little carrots to get you over here. It's like the main reason most people, I'll just say this.
Uh-oh.
The reason I'm watching is because I'm hoping at some point
She spills the beans.
we're going to see real emotions, authenticity, and maybe the truth of something.
Which probably
And every
not.
time me personally I see it, I'm disappointed.
It's not just important to public figures, it's even more important to private individuals. And with the current climate in our country,
So she wants her privacy, but yet comes on social media.
especially,
You can't have
I don't
both.
understand that. How is protecting your privacy even more important for private individuals than public figures? Because public figures, when they go places, so many people know them and they know personally things about them. Or like if I go to the grocery store, there are people in there that I don't even know that know my husband's name, my son's name. They know personal things about us because they watch us online. Now, I'm not saying one is more important than the other, but that's what I'm saying. It feels like a word salad, because why is it more important for a private person that doesn't speak to anybody and isn't really on the internet versus a public figure to protect their I don't understand.
it's that much more important, which is why I am utilizing the platform. Yes, I am.
Which platform?
Advertising this and publishing this on TikTok,
Ha!
possibly also through other meta platforms, but my intention is to
YouTube?
separate from that and
Is she on YouTube?
showcase even more why it is such an important resource for people to utilize moving forward. Anyway, I appreciate your time, and we'll see how this goes.
Okay. I just want to say that I do not want bad things for Caseyanthony. I guess, want her to live whatever.
She can live her life. But you can best know that there will be judgment when God comes for his true believers, or when it's time for her to go home, and she will be judged in front of the Almighty. So she better make good with what she's got right now. Like Christina's saying, I don't want anything bad to happen to Christine or Caseyanthony. I just want people to be held accountable for their actions of cases like this, pedophiles, perverts, like they all need to be held accountable for their actions. And I feel that sometimes publicly they need to be shamed on it, because then we maybe will not have this person do it or that person do it. Or like looking into Chris Henson coming back out again on the whole predator thing. There's thousands of guys that are trying to be perverted with underage girls, and yet they get like 3 to 8 years when they should be like publicly shamed. I mean, it's kind of that what was happening is because they're on the internet, but like I said before, the murders, the RAPE people, the pedophiles, they all need to be like in a room and get nothing. They chose that route. If they have problems mentally, go get yourself checked. Go get yourself turned in. Like, you can change the outcome. Because they're like, oh, I couldn't do anything about it. I had all these emotions. Like, it just frustrates me. And then, like, Caseyanthony coming forward and saying, I want to restart. Well, you wouldn't have to have a restart if your daughter was taken care of in the right way.
Like, I don't wish any harm on her, but I cannot help it. It's one of those few people that every time I see her speak, it's so
vomit.
I don't even want to say
dog
doo-doo.
doo-doo.
I think it's because of not just what happened in the past, but every single time she speaks, there's some sort of reason, motive. In my opinion, it's very self-serving. I'll give you guys an example.
Poor me.
Like, still to this day, I cannot help but to remember the body cam footage of her being in the bar where a girl threw a drink on her. And allegedly, I don't know, but everything that I researched online, allegedly, don't know these people, go do your own research. She had a friend and she gets into a spat with her actual friend because Casey is messing with her friend's man. And the girl comes into a bar and throws a drink on her. Boy, Casey gets a hold of the police like that, okay? Wants to file a report because somebody threw a drink on her.
I got a drink thrown at me. This girl has been harassing me for a while. I have her cell phone number. Okay. If that helps.
Do you know her name?
Her name is Thelma Moya. Thelma Magali Moya. She goes by Thelma Moya. Yeah.
Okay, and what happened?
She verbally assaulted me, but physically assaulted me with witnesses. I'm still damp from the drink she threw at me.
And why did she throw a drink at you?
We had a verbal altercation outside.
Outside over there?
Yeah.
And elaborate, like what happened?
I dated the same person for a couple years.
It's a drink of liquid. It's not like she put lava on you or pulled a weapon. I mean, she just threw a drink at you.
Malcolm Allison, who was with your department, one of your sergeants. Whether they're together or not together, she got upset that he had texted me. I let her know that he had, and she came inside and threw a drink at me.
Or when she did that little documentary, Caseyanthony, Where the Truth Lies, and in the end of it, she talks about how she lives this low-key lifestyle and she has anxiety and go out. And then I show y'all all these videos, honey. She's on the stage. She's at the bars.
I've had really bad social anxiety for the last decade.
She did it to herself. No one did this to her.
Going to crowded places by myself is not something I feel comfortable doing anymore.
This meme fits perfectly.
I've had really bad social anxiety.
Yeah, she really looks like it.
Going to crowded places by myself is not something I feel comfortable doing anymore. I've had really bad social anxiety.
Does she realize that people have this?
For the last decade. Going to crowded places by myself is not something I feel comfortable doing anymore.
And so again, not that I as an outsider wish for her to live this secluded life, but you come on, you do a documentary and you say you live this secluded life, and then we see all this other stuff, honey. You in the bars, you doing all this stuff. You're on the stage dancing like
nothing ever happened.
Whatever. So I find that very interesting. I would love to know y'all's opinions.
I would love to know your guys' thoughts
go on,
too.
Live your life, but like you start off this TikTok trying to get people over to this other platform for your business, but you got to dangle these other carrots to be an advocate for myself and Kaylee. I'm not
more like, instead of carrots, it's more like dingleberries.
I'm gonna give y'all my opinion what I want to say.
With
That
Caseyanthony.
my lid is about to blow on that one. Like, okay,
she's shaking. You can see
I'm not
it.
going to respond to anything that my parents and them have said. At least not right now. There's another.
I was to say, give it time. Give it time. She will. She's gonna open Pandora's box. Give it 6 months. Give it 6 months. She'll pop open that lid.
A little carrot, you know, like it's giving very manipulative. She ain't said nothing since the parents and them came out and did a lie detector test.
I didn't see this.
A lie detector test. We don't want to hear what you got to say.
I would love to see a lie detector on Caseyanthony.
We done heard all of that before, but now she's saying, I want to be an advocate for this and this. It's these carrots for a certain reason. And before we wrap this video up, I found a video of the judge saying what he thinks happened to Kaylee, and it's pretty much what I think and my family thinks as well. Check this out.
That she did not intentionally kill her. I think that she had used chloroform in the past to sedate or knock her daughter out so she could be quiet. And I think this time she gave her too much.
I think personally,
that's accidental homicide. So shouldn't she be in jail for that?
it's probably something along those lines. And I think that the reason why the jury voted not guilty is not because they didn't think she was involved. It is because, and I've said this in other videos, my personal opinion is the trial was made into such a circus. The defense threw every wild theory at the jury, and then at the same time, they could not figure out exactly how Caseyanthony passed because she was already so badly
decomped.
You know, that the jury could not say, yes, indeed, she's guilty, especially because this was a DP case. And the jury was like, we cannot sentence her to death. And we don't even know, one, exactly how Kaylee passed. And two, there's all these.
I honestly thought she was going to get the DP. I thought for sure. And then when I found out that she was acquitted and everything, I was like, what is happening to the justice system?
Other theories, and it's become a circus. So, yes. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this.
Like she said, guys, write your stuff down below because I would truly love to know your opinions about Caseyanthony coming to social media and pretty much promoting her business, whatever business that is. I'm not going to look at it because I beg to let me take a look. Well, as of right now, she has 32,000 followers. She also has her Cash App. Very interesting. So, just let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Your opinions, your inquiries. I would surely love to read them down below. I definitely do believe that this is not going to be the end of her channel. I guarantee you we're going to see others. Probably she's going to try and go on YouTube, Rumble. I mean, I'm surprised she's not saying she's going to be on OF or something. Who knows? But again, thank you guys for watching. Please take care. Be safe. As always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.